As the question says, a small particle traveling with a velocity v collides elastically with a spherical body of equal mass and of radius r kept at rest. The center of the spherical body is located at a distance p away from the direction of motion of the particle and the final velocities of the two particles. And the hint has been given as the forces act along the normal to the surface sphere through the contact. Treat the collision as one dimensional for this direction. In the tangential direction, no force acts and the velocities do not change. Now friends, we are having a sphere like this with the center C, and at a distance p from this center in the upward direction, in a line passing through it, there is a particle coming with a velocity of v. Now as it reaches this position, it will strike with this, makes an elastic collision where this is basically the line of contact, and we know that both are having the masses m. Now friends, we know that whenever both the masses are equal and there is elastic collision, then the velocities are exchanged along the line of contact, right? So we'll be doing the same. If we take this angle to be alpha, we'll be taking the velocity of this block along this direction, this line of contact, which comes out to be v cos alpha, while the velocity of the sphere along this line is 0. Now these are getting interchanged, so velocity of particle along this direction becomes 0, while the velocity of sphere along this direction becomes v cos alpha. Now friends, we are having one more direction perpendicular to it, which is the tangential direction. But all the forces act along the line of contact, so there is no forces acting along this line. So obviously the velocities will not change along this. And so let us take the velocity of the particle along this tangential direction to be v sine alpha, because this is this direction, this is alpha, so this is obviously v sine alpha. And the velocity of sphere along this tangential direction is 0 because there is no force applied, and it was initially 0, so it has now to be 0. Now for the particle we are having in the direction of line of contact the velocity is 0, and in tangential we have v sine alpha. So we can say that the speed of the particle is v sine alpha, where v is the v that has been given and sine alpha is coming from this triangle, that comes out to be p by r. So basically vp by r is the speed of this particle. Now we are having for the sphere the tangential velocity to be 0 and the velocity along the line of contact to be v cos alpha. Hence the speed of the sphere is v cos alpha. V has been given in the question, and you need to find cos alpha from this triangle only, which comes out to be under root r square minus p square upon r. So this is basically the speed of the sphere after the collision.